Climb in, climb in, climb in. No fucking way. No way we extracted both down. Man, Arc Raiders, this really came out of nowhere for a lot of people. I personally been following this game since Embark announced it way back in 2021 as a co-op game. And then they pivoted to extraction shooter, and then they pushed the finals out first, which was a great game. I still play that game. I probably have like 600 hours in that. Phenomenal game. But I got to play the first tech test back in October, and I thought it was phenomenal then. I'd never had an extraction shooter actually hook me and make me want to play more than like 5-10 hours. I tried Tarkov, and I recently tried Marathon, which I was not a fan of. I have played Hunt before, and Hunt and Tarkov I thought were all right, but I could just never get into the loop of the extraction shooter. I never understood it. This game, however, has blown me away. This recent tech test that just passed makes me fully confident that they're ready for release. From gunplay to animations to enemy AI, even the balancing is pretty good right now. There's a couple things like shotguns really dominate close quarters, which, I mean, no shit, but they're a little powerful. But other than that, I mean, this video is probably going to be pretty short, not many notes. The biggest plus for me is the sound design. The sound design is fucking incredible. I mean, you can pick any clip that I have in this video and turn the sound on, and it'll probably sound phenomenal. I mean, just listen to this. It may very well be the best sound design and proximity chat too that I've experienced in a video game. It's in a league of its own. And at least for a tactical PvPvE extraction shooter, that's only going to work to its benefit. I don't know if there's some proprietary tech that's giving the sound such a dynamic realism, but the gun sounds have more punch from indoors to outdoors, and depending on the size and shape of the room, other player voices from proximity chat throw sound realistically, and it seems to bounce off the walls in a super believable way. It genuinely floored me. If my friend called out to me down the hall in another room, it sounded like they called out to me from down the hall in another room. The immersion from the audio alone is on another level. I'm serious. The only issue I have currently is the inventory management could be a little easier to navigate. Maybe allow me to split stacks easier or split them into a specific amount. Always splitting stacks in half only can be a little tedious. You have to end up splitting them multiple times, or they end up in a weird spot or back in my stash after splitting. Just general UI quality of life things like that, but that's all pretty minor. I also, and this is totally wishful thinking this far into development, I also don't personally like the main menu like Fortnite/Apex lineup for such a realistic and immersive game, especially when there's this like so-called Speranza, which they say is like the underground society that they built post-apocalyptic, you know? But there's no real way to interact with it. I think this game would be perfect for like a Destiny-style hub world with other raiders walking around in a server that you can interact with using the proximity chat. You could possibly trade with other raiders, plan attacks on bosses, use the practice range or practice dueling with each other, manage all your other main menu things like your stash, crafting, and NPC traders. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And I think the social aspect of a thing like that could really level up this game to legendary status. But I also think that's probably not gonna happen with the game releasing this year. There's just no way it's enough time. But I've seen Embark revamp the finals in different ways over the past year and a half. I'm sure they could do it with this game, but that's more of a wishful thinking thing. But not many notes on this one. I'm upset this test wasn't open or up for longer. I'm just itching to play it again, and I'm totally gushing over this game. I mean, at this point, I could guess we're less than a few months from release. I would be surprised if it was more than 3 to 4 months out. This is easily going to be the biggest extraction shooter release in the last few years, and it may just be the next big game in general. It may be the extraction shooter people have been waiting for to finally sink their teeth into this genre. And at least for Embark Studios, it's a great contrast to the Finals. The Finals is a very clean digital future with first-person, fast-paced, high-octane arena fighting, and this is the complete polar opposite with third-person, slower, more retro future, like post-society extraction shooter stuff. I think it's a smart choice for Embark, and it allows them to cover as many bases of the PvP shooter market as they can. You know, time will tell, but I think they have a good thing on their hands. It feels so weird. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you did, I am not used to being on camera or even on a microphone, writing a script, doing this kind of video editing, so this is all super new for me. I'm having fun with it and I'm trying to branch out, so if you like the video, please leave a like, you can subscribe, you can close out of your browser up here. I don't know, I'm not your fucking dad. You do whatever you want. Thank you for watching.